Here, I'll destroy your guys' ears too. By the way, does my microphone sound okay to you guys? It's so loud. It's so loud. Stop it. I saved you guys, don't worry. Ah, God. Oh, why? Why? Old games, man. Okay, we're done. Jeez Louise, dude, that was peaking. I was watching it peak over there. That was crazy. Does my mic sound okay? Because I have a noise cancellation on it just because of the projector screen, and my streaming PC sometimes gets a little bit louder, and you can usually hear it when I speak if there's nothing else going on in the game. Or whatever it is that we're doing, if it's just me talking. Sometimes I can't tab. There we go. So I added a noise cancellation, like a filter to my microphone, and I noticed when we were playing Spider-Man that it kind of sounded a little like it was right at the start. It sounded a little distorted. My voice did, so I didn't know if it still sounds like that because I can't necessarily test it while I'm live. It's something that I can check after the fact, but I can't particularly check while I'm live, I should say. So anyway, we're playing Dishonored today. I've had this game in my library for quite some time now, and I've never played Dishonored. Never played it. I have no idea how this is gonna go. I know of Dishonored. I know it's popular enough to have had multiple games in its franchise. We'll do main dialogue. Controls, we're gonna play keyboard and mouse, and we're gonna see how this goes. Is there anything for left control? Block is left control. Let's do... I can never remember how I have it mapped for my mouse. If it's that. Until I'm in the game. I think it's the other way around. Sneak, I want as control. Can I do M wheel down? Oh, I can. Block be spacebar. Zoom is left alt. Quick access wheel. Next shortcut item. Gross. Health elixir is R. Is there like a powers menu? Is there like a shortcut 1, 2, 3? This is what I think. This is what I'm looking for right here, because this says next shortcut item, previous shortcut item. Right here, shortcut 1, which would be whatever's in your like primary slot in most games, would be just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I like that. I like that. I like when games do that. But I don't know much about this game. I just know that it was well received when it came out, and it's been out for a long time now. Sword attack, left mouse, right mouse is a power or a gadget. Don't necessarily know what that means. Use E. I'm assuming that's like an interact key. Journal J, that's pretty normal. Notes, I feel like that's something that you need, no? I don't know. We'll do that on F for now. Everything else seems pretty okay. Any game that allows you to like M wheel down or M wheel up, love it. Okay. Now we'll see if this game, I know a lot of games nowadays have a hard time when you change keybinds and you go through like the little tutorial section, it'll not show the things that you remapped. Auto aim strength, aim assist off. Is that no? Okay, that's off. Let me know if you guys notice any screen tearing when I'm, like, turning rat shadows. There's rats in this game. Resolution. I thought the resolution looked off. But we can always turn on VSync if we need to. Yeah, okay. That looks a lot better now. It doesn't look like I'm playing Counter-Strike now. Hill cam mode. Normal, off, frequent. We'll just do normal. We'll see what it is. Auto use mana elixir. Off. Difficulty. We'll probably be able to handle hard, but we'll start off on normal. Head bob off. Chain climbing relative to camera. Tutorial notifications. Crosshair opacity. We'll just turn that down a little bit, maybe 80%. Okay, so like I said, I don't really know too much about this game. It did pop up missions. Apparently I've got like extra content because of we have the definitive edition. So I don't know. We'll maybe mess around with that later. Anyway, I think we're good. The only thing I don't know is sensitivity. We'll have to test that. Okay, a casual experience for new players. Enemy damage is reduced. Your health recovery is improved and potions are more effective. Stealth and combat are moderately difficult on the normal difficulty. Default enemy damage and potion effectiveness. And then if you go to hard, increased challenge for experienced players. Enemies inflict increased damage and are more perceptive. Like I said, we'll start off on normal. We'll kind of get through like the tutorial phase, and then we'll determine if we need it to be more difficult or not. It probably will go up. We usually are capable of going up. The darkest symbol, so this one. You guys can see a little bit better than I can usually. That's just kind of how I have the settings for you guys. So you guys should be able to see even when I can't. Creating a new game will overwrite previous autosaves. Well, I don't have any. Also, stream, you guys all have to let me know if the volume is too loud or not, because I can adjust it for the More Llama channel in post. But okay, Dunwall Tower. Returning home, you have just returned from a journey of several months visiting the other nations in the Empire to ask for aid in dealing with the rat plague. You must deliver the diplomatic response to the Empress, whom you serve as Lord Protector. Where's Chris at, man? He loves rats. So we gotta deliver the diplomatic response about the rat plague after visiting other nations to the Empress.
Corvo, if only there was someone else I trusted.
Listen to that audio quality.
So that you could remain near. But there is no one else. And the Spy Master was right to insist that I send you.
This is a Bethesda game?
The plague has taken so many, and
I
we
can see
must
that.
find a cure. When you are near, my heart is at peace. Emily and I will count the days until you return. Hurry home and bring good news.
Renhaven River.
Steady hand. That's it. Watch it. Cast off line. Casting off. We're away. Take us straight to Dunwall Tower. Lord Corvo has news for the Empress, and we've come a long way.
A long
Yo,
way
that's
to bring
dark.
bad news. The sailors say there's a curse on us. Black magic.
Superstition. For all we know, there's a cure for the plague by now.
Maybe. We live in strange times. Sending the Empress's bodyguard away for a couple of months. That's unusual.
Well, this was important. We need help with the rat plague. Ho there! We're going up. Steel, ready. Turning on the pipes. And Empress will be waiting for your news, Corvo.
Alright, we're into the game. Dude, honestly, with the way that I see everything right now, it's a little fast. A little fast on sensitivity. If Arcane was a game, which I know that Arcane is based off of the lore of League of Legends. I know that, but I mean, like, if Arcane, the show, was a game.
Corvo, she's waiting.
Okay, it's a little too slow. Just a little bit. That should be alright.
You should go see the Empress.
Yeah, that's fine. Scroll down. Oh, to jump. That just feels so natural. He can't get up. Can I help him?
It's been good traveling with you, Corvo.
Bro. Good start. What did that say? Stand clear. Got it.
You know what to do next time?
Yes, yes. The pressure was too low. All these new machines are...
Alright, so I guess I'm gonna go alone.
Hello,
I guess
sir.
We are Corvo. Dunwall Hour. Hi.
Will you tell me about your trip, please? Were there any whales? Wait.
Yes,
play hide and seek
daughter.
first. I'll cover my eyes and you hide. You have time? Mother's busy talking to that nasty old spy master.
Okay, sure.
Okay, here we go.
Cover your eyes, child. Wait, where
Follow
are we
me,
going?
Corvo.
I'm coming. Emily, small human.
Later, will you give me more climbing lessons? Someday I'm going to climb up to the rooftop.
We're gonna play hide and seek
While
first.
you're gone, Mother. Let's see if you're still good at this.
Okay.
I'll hide my eyes and count, and at the end of the countdown, I'll try and find you. Okay.
What's
I'm
the
going to count
boundaries?
to 10. Find a place to hide.
I thought this was gonna be a tutorial. Press left control to enter stealth mode. Hey, it did the thing that we were talking about. Then stay behind cover to break line of sight with enemies and avoid detection. While sneaking, your footsteps are muffled. Okay. He's not even counting yet. There's nowhere to hide. We go behind this. Does that work? This is where I actually just leave. Is she broken? I think she might be broken. What is that sound? So the symbol in the bottom left, I guess, is when we're in stealth mode. Okay, we're leaving the child. You're leaving the hide and seek area. Well, she's not playing by the rules. Your eyes aren't even closed. We'll try jumping off of this. No, okay, that's certain death. It said something about breaking line of sight too, but I mean, I think we're broken. Alright, moving on. Screw your game of hide and seek. You suck, child. Objective failed. Yeah. I got that.
My nanny says the big ocean's full of them, but I think she only says that to scare me.
Is she talking to me still? What a strange child. Oh, what is
Welcome
this?
home, Lord Protector.
Oh, it's this guy.
Stop moving, Campbell. And you, Corvo, welcome back. From wherever you've been.
That's us. Talking
They
about us.
sent him all around the Isles to beg for aid.
A waste of time. My elixir will banish the plague from this city. Now keep still a moment, High Overseer Campbell.
The coloring in this game, I don't know. It seems slightly oversaturated,
She'll see
I
you
think.
in once.
Okay. Alright, the coloring just seems off. A maid?
They're sick people, not criminals.
We've gone beyond that question, Your Majesty.
They're my citizens, and we will save them from the plague if we can. All of them.
This girl.
Very well.
We will not speak of this again.
Mother, Corvo is back.
Thank you, Emily. Leave us, please.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Corvo.
You vampire.
2 days early. Full of surprises, as usual.
Literally looks like a vampire.
It's a fair wind that brings you home to me.
Move out of the
What
way,
news have you
girl.
Captain, we should leave.
I hoped that one of the other cities had dealt with this before, knew of some cure. This news is very bad. We're at the breaking point. Cowards. They're going to blockade us. They'll wait to see if the plague turns the city into a graveyard.
Are you okay, Mother? You seem sad.
Yes, don't worry, darling. Mother is fine. Wait,
That's weird.
where are the guards? Who sent them away?
Mother, look! What are they doing on the rooftop?
What? Emily, come here.
Oh, snap. We're gonna just fight everything. Press left click to attack with your right hand, or right click to attack with your left hand. Left click to attack with your right hand, or right click to attack with your left hand if you have a weapon or power equipped. Excuse me? Nope. It is. It's backwards. Ow. Oh, press and hold spacebar to block incoming sword attacks. Perfect timing. We'll put the enemies off balance and open them up to a lethal counterattack. I guess we'll see. I tried to shoot him again. Whoa, where'd he go?
Look out! Another one!
Yo, get wrecked, dummy.
Corvo, thank you. If you hadn't been here...
No more! Not again!
Mommy!
No! Get away from her! Corvo!
Mommy! Get away!
Corvo, it's all coming apart. Find Emily. Protect her. You're the only one. You'll know what to do. Won't you? Corvo.
Ward us all. Look at what he's done.
Yes, he's killed the Empress. What did you do with young Lady Emily, traitor?
Her own bodyguard. Ironic.
I'll see you beheaded for this, Corvo. Peg him.
Bro, it wasn't us, man. 6 months have passed since you were accused by the royal spy master of murdering the Empress and conspiring. I don't know why I say conspiring. Conspiring to abduct her daughter, Emily, the royal heir, now locked away in Cold Ridge Prison at the time of your execution draws near. Dang, 6 months, bro? Really? Place seemed kind of small, bro. Any key. I don't have an any key. Cold Ridge Prison. Yeah, you kind of already told us that one, but okay. Oh no.
This is your final chance, Corvo. Sign the confession and let me give you the rights to put your spirit at ease.
Chill!
That's enough for now. Get out. Let's give the man some time to
It's
think.
messed up.
Corvo, the Empress is dead. Her daughter Emily is hidden away, and no one will ever know the truth.
Yes, unlucky you. Tomorrow you'll be executed, but it's for a good cause. This country needs strong leadership now, someone to guide the weak. And that's where we come in.
There was nothing personal in this, even though you almost sank our plans. But it turned out well. You were in the wrong place at the right time. And someone has to take the fall.
You guys are behind this?
Goodbye, Corvo.
What?
Guards!
Wait.
Take him back to his cell.
Oh, I thought they were about to do it.
You should eat, Corvo. This meal comes from a friend.
What friend? I have no friends. What is this big old one in the screen on the screen? Dude, I just ate that whole thing. One shot that sucker. Corvo. Okay, just okay. They said we here. Here is the key to your cell. Once you're out, head for the prison's interrogation room. Take the explosive there and plant it on the outer door. When the bomb goes off, run. Make for the river and lose yourself in the sewers. You'll find some useful gear stashed there. One of the prison guards will leave a weapon just outside your cell. And good luck. We need you alive and well for what's to come. A friend or friends. So we gotta go into the sewers. Yeah, I can't see anything over here. Okay.
Tired yet? You're such a choffer.
It's toggle crouch. B5. It's so weird that it's backwards like that. Oh, we're rich, dude. Okay, it seems like there's only one kind of attack. I wonder if shadows matter.
The one who killed the Empress and abducted her daughter, Emily.
Tell Slackjaw I'm in here. He's gotta get me out.
Right.
Assassinations and non-lethal takedowns. Oh, do we get to, like, decide on if we're gonna be, like, this gruesome assassin, or if we just, we take out only who we need to? With a sword in hand, assassinate an unaware enemy by pressing left click, or approach an unaware enemy from behind and hold spacebar to perform a non-lethal takedown. Using stealth and the non-lethal approach has benefits. Fewer rats and weepers. Some people react favorably, and the final outcome is not as dark.
Social event for the high and mighty. Come see the noble Lord Protector.
Well, you guys know how I like to play stuff.
Good for you. Cut some throats.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Nice work. Get a few more before they get you.
Ew. Dude, I cannot see anything in the shadows.
That dice game.
Blow off.
I was in the shadows, so I thought...
Maybe wind or something. Someone help me out! For the watch!
Oh, okay. Definitely sees us. Oh, got him.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event.
Can I,
and
like,
approved
thief
dignitaries
this?
only.
Good for you. I hated that guy.
Alright. Move on. By pressing, yep, that's lean around corners, allowing you to look ahead without being seen by enemies. Okay, that's weird. That's if I just tap the lean. Weird. It doesn't seem very... I can't do it while moving. What is this? Whale oil tax. Alright. R to refill health. Is the bar on the left our health? Oh, we're rich! I got a pistol. Wait, what if I don't want this, though? I'm gonna accidentally shoot. And it's right click, okay. I just gotta remember that it's the opposite. I shouldn't keep eating. I should leave that stuff. Hold for keyhole. I hear him running still.
I know you're here.
Who?
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Slippery. Check everything.
I know you're somewhere around here.
We don't have a key. So I guess we gotta go back down and get the key off of those guys. So can they see me even in the shadows?
Can't stay hidden forever.
I know they said break line of sight.
I'll find you.
You got lucky.
I think I gotta turn the brightness up, because when it's dark, it is literally completely dark. I can't see anything. But like, they can see, you know what I mean? That's where the difficulty comes in.
Officer of the walk. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
Is there a way that I can throw distraction items, like a rock or a rat even?
Who's there?
Gotcha. Keep thinking it's like spacebar to throw for some reason. Where'd the other guy go? Oh, he's over there. I see. So that guy didn't have a key on him.
No, stupid goddamn Dublin son
Attention. Tomorrow's execution
I'm gonna catch him
will
when he
be
comes through.
restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Huh?
Gotcha. Yeah, he had the key. Alright, we don't have to go that way. To the yard. I almost feel like I kind of want to play this game like the game Thief. But I have a feeling the mechanics are not going to be like that.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews unless accompanied.
Shout out to that game. That game was amazing.
Escort.
So we're not going to the yard. We're going to the interrogation room
With
instead.
1 week's notice.
Yard key needed. Unbreakable door. Oh, shout out to the name of that door. Empty bottle. Throw objects to attract enemies' attention. Yo, I was talking about that earlier, guys. We can do that. I thought I saw something over there. Guess not. Alright, through the interrogation room. I have a feeling I'm not gonna use the lean mechanic too much. So I can't, wait, now I can move and lean? I couldn't earlier. Oh, I can't if I'm going forward. Weird. Okay, so this is where they, you know, did the do to me.
Corvo's unconscious again. Though he's taken more punishment than the 2 men we brought in for interrogation. When he wakes, we'll start again. Having him sign the confession for her murder isn't critical, but it might be useful to us later. The assassination of an empress is not a trivial matter.
You think? Alright, and there's a note here too. Formally the royal will be brought to, yep, okay. Nothing we didn't already know. So there's these like shadow people that came in, killed the Empress, and stole her daughter, and we were the bodyguard for them, and we are being accused of the assassination because, well, the people that are accusing us were the ones that are actually behind it. So, the Trials of Aptitude, it's a book. I don't do well with books. There's the explosive. Do we use it on the unbreakable door, or... I thought that was a dude standing there. Oh, that is a dude standing there. Oh. Okay. Coins! Money, 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 money.
Backward, you lazy slug. Did you patrol the yard?
Sorry, not yet. I was gonna report that boiler leak from yesterday.
Forget it. Just do your rounds. A report's trouble for both of us.
I'm moving.
Hey, he couldn't see me too well right there.
You little bastard. Huh?
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be
Did I tell you
restricted.
about the time I almost caught that guy who killed the Empress?
Please, not now.
Hey, there's the other guy. Hey, he's got like a book on him or something. I would love if I could climb on stuff, you know, be like on in the rafters, in the shadows and stuff. Like, this game gives me major thief vibes.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews unless
I guess I don't
accompanied
have
by
to
an
take these
officer of
guys
the
out.
watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance.
Oh, he got that
with
one. He got that
week's
rat.
notice.
What the?
Uh-oh. Counterattack. You just put your enemy off balance by blocking with a perfect timing. Now press left click to perform a lethal counterattack.
Gotcha.
You missed. Whoa! Okay, so they can't hurt us while we are counterattacking somebody else, I guess? severed body part. That's a hand. Whose hand? It's this guy's hand. Okay, so the detection is kind of crazy in this game. Can I let other people out?
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the
we're back
personnel
here.
assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
So far, the stealth seems really hard in this. Yeah, that's why we need to not eat everything that we see. It heals us, so we don't even have to use our healing elixir. Ooh, money. More money. Door control. That door. Okay, there's somebody there. There's somebody there, too. Oh, I can just... yoink. Wait for this cat. I'm stronger than you.
Take.
Did he just shoot? Dude, you guys suck. Ow. Honestly, clapped. Yeah, I'm definitely struggling with the mechanics of this game. Oh, closes the door. I wonder if I could have gotten up here and distracted them, thrown it, like, I don't know, whatever, into there, and they follow it in there, and I close them out. Trash bin, open. And then... oh, okay, okay. I noticed that you can get a little bit lower if you get underneath stuff. Explosion in 5 seconds. Take cover. Oh my god. I should probably get going. Okay. Jump? I don't know if I should do that. Oh, I should do that. Ugh! We're gonna get maybe up underneath them.
I hope we can fix this situation before Campbell and the Regent come back tomorrow.
Can I get here without them seeing? I guess we'll find out.
Hold it. Send out a call. Put people down.
Oh, they're shooting. We're in the tunnels, though. No, we're out of here, bro. I don't have weapons or anything?
How many people did he kill on his way out of the prison? I guess if you'll kill the Empress, you don't care about a few guards.
Oh my god, look at all the...
Shut up.
my people.
Look at this stuff. Somebody's been down here.
Bottle Street gang, maybe.
A
Watch the
note
movie.
from a friend. Corvo, if you're reading this, it means our plan worked and you've broken free from Cold Ridge. One of our contacts has hidden weapons for you somewhere deeper in the sewer. Grab the gear and find Samuel, where these tunnels dump out into the river. He will bring you to us. Friend who will meet you soon.
Could be some down here, but look at them.
Oh, now I've got weapons.
One of them will get Corvo.
You're afraid of him? He's Sir Conan. It's all merchants and whores down there.
Kids like you never saw what he was like. I saw him fight 3 to 1 in the practice.
Oh my god. That's more than a plague. Oh my god. They're going ham. Are they gonna do that to us? Maybe they like us. Imagine just talking to your homie about some stuff and then boom, rat attack. That'd be opened at this time. We're going into the main train, boys. Oh god. Quickly, quickly, ow. Okay, while they're doing that, we gotta get out of here. We definitely need to hold on to this guy for the rat attack. So why can't I use a sword in this hand instead of a gun? Oh god. Okay, we gotta be quick.
Yeah, screw that. That's too far. I don't want to catch the plague, do you?
No. Doesn't the elixir prevent it?
Maybe. Either way, let's just dump them down there, like the rats.
Okay, the rats are going ham over there, so we've got to draw them over here. Can we draw them over here with us, and then drop the body? Go ham on that. Dinner's up, boys. Get me out of here.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The assassin Corvo.
Climb chains by jumping onto them, or by what? Something with E?
Of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has
Rat
temporarily
skewer?
escaped
A pouch?
state custody.
Oh,
Several brave officers of the state
yummy.
are dead by his hand. He is to be captured or killed at any cost.
Oh. Eat a grab, or we can just like yeet Skeeter onto it. Okay. Every key is down except for W. Oh, I see. Yeah. Trigger? What if I don't want to trigger it and I just want to disarm it? Copper wire, coinage. Can I? Boop. Whoa! Oh my god. Okay, that, okay, you know, hindsight, that was not a great idea. I probably should have looked at downrange a little bit. I'm so stupid. I was thinking about throwing it at first. Okay, it didn't break when I dropped it. That's cool. Wait, did that say coin or copper wire? I thought it said... Whoa. Okay. There it is. So if I back up... Oh, I'm so smart. If only I had done that the first time. Hidden supplies. This is us. Yoink. Greetings, Corvo, or should I say Lord Protector? Wrongfully taken away from me. Uh-oh. We're servants of the Empire, and of the true Empress. True Empress? Like the one that was assassinated? Take these weapons crafted and find us materials in the aisle. Special equipment. Crossbow. And a dagger? Oh, that's much bigger than I thought it was gonna be. That's what she said. Crossbow bolt, sleep dart, regular bullet, incendiary bolt, excuse me? Whatever hemlock essence is. I guess we'll find out. down this way. Check out this stuff here. Pouch. I just kind of shove whatever in my mouth. Giggity. Okay, so why is the crosshair different for the crossbow? Where's the... There it is. Okay, that didn't work. Wait. Ugh! Not even close. Jelly, in case you're too daft to remember, look to your whiskey for the answer. Whiskey. The whiskey is where you'll find... The whiskey. I understand. I understand. Okay. Combination required. What if he had the combination? I guess it's a little late for that. Incendiary bolt. How did that not hit us? We literally triggered it.
He won't get past me, sir.
Do you know who we're hunting here? Don't try to take him out alone.
But what if no one from the squad is around?
And try to make a lot of noise when you die. Knock something over if you can.
Bastard.
Okay.
Smells like a dead weeper in here.
Tutorial. Drop on an enemy from above and press left click just before landing on him to perform a drop assassination. You won't take any damage from the fall. Oh, it's on, buddy. Gotcha.
Tell me again what you'll do if Slackjaw and his Bottle Street boys jump you.
He said, huh.
Stay alert, you worms. He's not getting out this way on my watch.
Okay. I mean, his head was looking down. I gotta learn how the shadows work in this game, you know?
No, stupid goddamn. Dumb son of.
What was that?
Oh, he didn't care, really. How does he see me, but these guys don't? I don't know if I should be taking guys out or not. I mean, I will say this game does seem to have it down where, like, the direction that the direction that their head is at seems to be, like, what they see. So, like, if they're facing you, but they're kind of looking over, like, this direction, they're not gonna notice you. Which, that seems pretty cool. Is this deep enough? Let's find out. Okay. Alright, successful little stealth area. I'm still not completely sold and understanding of the stealth mechanics, but...
The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair Empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne.
This just kind of makes me want to play Assassin's Creed.
Corvo, over here. Quickly, I'm a friend. I'm Samuel.
What's up?
And I work for some good people who want very much to meet you. They said you'd come out here. I could still hardly believe it. I'll take you to meet them. Just down the river from here.
Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, mission stats. Okay. Mission stats: hostiles killed 12, civilians none, alarms rung none. Overall chaos. Current total is high. Didn't kill anyone. Ghost never detected. Okay, and then you can replay the mission. Okay, I kind of like that. Hidden allies. Hidden in an old bar on the river, your new allies have plans to share with you. Meet with your loyalists' inner circle to learn what they've got in mind.
This is the Hound Pit's pub. Closed for business. Half the district marked off as dead from the plague. We're right under the Lord Regent's nose, and he don't know a thing. Of course, if anyone finds out what we're up to, the Watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped, the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart. Take you up to meet Admiral Havelock and the rest of the Royalists. The Admiral's a man to be reckoned with. If anyone can help you find that missing girl, Lady Emily, and clear your name, he can.
Alright. So now we're kind of in... I don't know, I guess a safer area for us to be. We'll see how safe, though. Knock, knock.
So it's starting at last, Admiral. We found our man.
We can continue this later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here. Corvo, I'm Admiral Havelock. A true servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little group. But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pit's pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
We've got big plans, but we can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability in a fight, and in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry, you must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him that right.
Yes, Piero's as much an artist as a technician. He's going to be crafting the gear you'll need. Go talk to him, and then get some sleep. We can talk more when you've rested.
Alright, well, thank you, Admiral. I was gonna steal that. Oh, there's stuff. Hold on. Goodies. Was that a camera? Did I just see a camera? Yoink. What is this? A light that's not on. Okay. Piero! Oh, Piero! Huh? I assumed that I didn't have to go back the way that... Oh, it's just in here. Okay.
I'll be crafting your weapons and gear. All custom work. For you, I will create the tools of a master assassin. No! This cannot happen now. The tank of whale oil is run out. Will you get a new tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place? Be careful. Oil's unstable. When it explodes, there's a terrible mess.
I'll keep that in mind. You guys remember we saw the thing about whale oil earlier? The taxation of it or something? I said be careful, I'm running around with this thing. Oh! I just shoved it in there.
Here,
hey, that mask
see?
looks familiar.
The assassin's mask.
Gimme, 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 gimme.
You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face. But this mask will mean terror to them. If you just hold still, fit must be precise. There. Can you see normally?
No.
Lens out of alignment. There. Better now? I could create more for you. Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need. Tell me what I can make for you.
Why did it zoom in? Alright, let's see what we got. Crossbow bolts, sleep bolts, bullets, a spring razor, a trap that can be placed on nearly any surface, a rewire tool allows you to rewire circuitry and turn security systems to your advantage, consumed on use, and grenades. Upgrades. Let's look at upgrades, actually. Crossbow accuracy, range, reload, combat sleep dart. Sleep dart's sedative effect is immediate, even in combat. Corvo's pistol upgrade. Do we even have a pistol right now? I mean, I guess I have a pistol. I guess it's my pistol. Anyway, sword crossing makes the sword more effective when locking blades and pushing against an enemy. Okay, mask optics. Well, so I don't have the ability to zoom, but this would give me the ability to zoom. Bullet capacity, bolt capacity. Bolt capacity 2 increases standard bolt capacity by 10, giving me a total of 20. See, I was thinking maybe if it upgraded the sleep darts, but normal bolts. Grenade capacity. How many can I have? 5 now, currently. Bone charm capacity. We don't have anything with that. And I can have 5 spring razors currently as well. Well, I mean, nothing's really speaking out to me with it. Maybe the mask optic. We'll do that, and then maybe we'll do the crossbow, because I could see ourselves benefiting from both of those. Okay, I think we're good.
You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can.
We're gonna look
Very
around
well.
a little bit.
You know best. Let me know if you need anything more.
I mean, we need to loot a little bit. Oh, okay, so those herbs just give us coins instead. His request was denied. No, I will not sign off on these purchases. A bag of powdered crystal. Oh yeah, yada yada yada. Maybe at the academy everything you needed was paid for. Okay. So this was Havelock then. Interesting. Unless they're absolutely required. No more copper wire or special herbs. If you need those things, go out and scavenge them. Half the city is in ruins, so no one's gonna miss any of the odd crap you seem to need. Interesting. Second solution, serious newspaper article. This was by Piero. So I'm assuming that that is extra lore that I'm probably not gonna care about. Where did he go? Oh, I was gonna put it in there. I was gonna squeeze it. Oh, it doesn't. The physics don't seem to work like that. Boom! I thought it was gonna blow up. I really did. So from a recent book detailing Sokolov's machines. That gives me Metal Gear vibes. Sokolov was a scientist, I believe, in Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. Okay. I guess I'm kind of blocking some of the text here, so I'll try to remember to do this if you guys want to pause and read. Oh, there's another one. The notes of a natural philosopher aboard a whaling ship. Oh, he just walked upstairs. Okay. Oh my god, there's so much. Okay. Don't particularly care about the whale stuff. Nor do I think it's going to be important. I mean, it might be. Who knows? Not me, that's for sure. I think we're good. I just wanted to look around because I saw there was a lot of stuff here. Corvo's bed. So our bed is here.
Is the man dangerous?
Yes, very much so, but no need to fear. He is here to work with our masters.
People say he killed the Empress.
Of course he didn't. People are foolish and believe whatever they're told.
Okay. If the Admiral trusts him, then so will I.
Tap
the
on her
Admiral
shoulder.
served in the Navy under the Empress. But something happened with the Lord Regent that drove the Admiral out.
Oi!
If I understand it right.
Out the way. Bum. 3rd floor. That, you know, very inefficient door, I must say. Corvo's bed is here. Okay. Oh, I mean, it's not the greatest thing in the world, but also not the best. Yeah, that was amazing water. Loved it. Money, money, money. I saw you lurking about. Alright, let's go to sleep. Somewhere else. Okay. Are we dreaming? We might be dreamers. Uh-oh. This was... I think we're dreaming. Oh, we are definitely dreaming. A visit from the outsider. Something's not right. You think?
Hello, Corvo. Your life has taken a turn, has it not? The Empress is dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you will play a pivotal role in the days to come. For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into the void. I am the outsider, and this is my mark. There are forces in the world and beyond the world, great forces that we call magic. And now, these forces will serve your will. Use this newfound power, my gift to you. Come find me.
It's like the black spot. Press right-click to execute a fast and stealthy forward dash through the world. You can also use it to move upward, but the distance is reduced. Aiming at ledges will allow you to blink forward, climb them. Hold right-click to target your destination with precision. A blue sphere indicates that you will reach your destination. A blue arrow indicates that you will climb up when you reach your destination. Yeah! I want to see the climb up thing. Pop! Fallen letter. You cannot save her. 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 In case you guys didn't know, you can't save her. Whoa. I thought it was gonna fall. Does it regen? How much does it regen? Not a lot. Okay. Yoink. Corvo, I am very sad. They say that you're dead like mother. But I'm gonna put this note in a bottle and throw it into the river because I do not believe them. Living here is very strange. I do not like it. So please, come for me if you can. You're ugly, bro. Bop! Chest. Here's a spiritual remedy. Drink mana potion. Oh, it's a mana bar? I mean, it's blue, so I guess. So I guess if you teleport... If you wait to teleport, you don't use any mana permanently. But if you teleport bang, 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 then... Oh, what the heck are you, bro? What in the war of the worlds is that? Cancel blink. Oh. Yo, I got this thing down, man. Yo, can I touch that? Aim at the... Wait, aim at the what?
In the days
We
that
did it.
follow, your trials will be great, Corvo. Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark in the lonely places of your world, and at shrines raised in my name. These runes will grant you powers beyond those of other men. To help you find these runes, I give you this, the heart of a living thing, molded by my hands. With this heart, you will hear many secrets, and it will guide you toward my runes, no matter how they may be hidden. Listen to the heart now, and find another rune.
This is weird. This is definitely weird. Equipping the heart in your left hand helps you locate bone charms or runes, even through walls. Heart beats and lights. The heart beats and lights up when you are facing a bone charm or a rune, and it beats faster as you get closer. The heart will whisper secrets if you press right-click while targeting a person or location.
This place is the end of all things, and the beginning.
This is weird. Okay, I understand how this works.
All of time is meaningless here. Neither seconds, nor centuries.
Did I land on this? Oh! I'm good.
Someday this place will devour all the lights in the sky. The one who walks here is all things. Cradle songs of comfort and bones gnawed by teeth.
Yep. That's why we're dreaming. We're dreamers. Rune. Runes and acquiring powers. Once you've collected some runes, open the journal and go to the power section to exchange them for powers. Runes can be collected and used to acquire supernatural powers. How do we know how many it takes to level up? Health is increased. Health regeneration is improved at level 2. See in the dark and see living beings through walls, including their fields of vision. Representation of the sound that makes that you make are also visible. Yeah. That one seems kind of broken. Press right click to see in the dark and to reveal living beings through solid walls. You can also see their fields. Everything is like left click or right click, I've noticed. And that seems like a little bit of a conflict of interest in a lot of cases. Not gonna lie.
How you use what I have given you falls upon you, as it has to the others before you. And now I return you to your world, but know that I will be watching with great interest.
Watch me, daddy. Hidden in an old... Oh, we've already read that. Okay, my bad. My bad, bro. I'm here. Don't worry, I'm here. Equip the heart. What if I don't want to? Bone charm. Bone charms provide small supernatural benefits. Locate them by listening for the song they emit. By default, you can activate up to 3 bone charms at once in the bone charms section of the journal. Yeah, I'm not reading this. That's just way too much. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Okay, so how do I equip these? Activate. 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 White rats won't attack you. White rats can be consumed for mana. And didn't it say 3? Or am I crazy? Like 3 can be activated at once. And now it says 4. Yeah, not reading this one either. Like, I'm even scrolling and this takes forever. Wow, look at all these bone charms. Yikes. I'd be here all day, dude. It's like, okay, so the reason why I don't mess around with all this extra stuff is that if it's not being spoken to me and I have to physically read it, I have a reading comprehension problem where I don't necessarily retain everything that I read. I can read pretty quickly, but I don't necessarily always retain it, so I either have to read it really slowly or I have to read it multiple times over. So like a lot of this, when it's extra stuff like this, I don't even care to read it because I'm not going to remember it. Like, and I know there's people that can read stuff like this and it just, you know, they suck it up and it's in their brain. Not for me. But for anybody watching, I know people like their extra lore when it comes to the games, so. Oh, I should probably look at the charms or whatever. Because I've got like 100 of these now. Okay, blast resistant. Fencer, win sword versus sword contests more frequently. Shot whiskey bottles explode with greater intensity. Quick dodge. Enemies miss more often with arrows and bolts. Swim speed increased. Raven. What is this one? Drop. Assassinations give you a bit of health. That's kind of cool. Delicate touch. Breaking glass sound is moderately reduced. Voyeur. Moderate. Keyhole peeping magnification. Good lungs. Breathe capacity. Underwater slightly increased. So we're gonna go with Raven, maybe, or Good Lungs. These are the two that seem to be a little bit of a benefit. And their powers effects slightly improve. We're gonna remove that one, and we're gonna do Good Lungs and Raven. Wait, now I can have 6? I'm confused. Okay, now I can have 6. I guess quick dodge and river affinity.
Should I clear space for Samuel then?
If you like, but he won't use it.
Why?
He can't sleep in regular beds anymore, or that's what he says. Says he was in the Navy too long. Can you believe it?
Oh.
That pile of wood out there? It's a hovel he built from an old rowboat. Where does Admiral Havelock find these people, I wonder?
Gossip. Hello, Admiral.
Well, let's get down to it. First off, I know that assassination is dark business, but sometimes good men have to do bad things to make the world right.
Why does the camera slightly move?
We want to restore Her Majesty's line by finding and putting Emily Kaldwin on the throne. To those ends, we'll hide, act in shadow, take them apart, piece by piece. Tonight, High Overseer Campbell dies by your hand. It won't be easy. He's protected by his overseers, an army of religious zealots. But if anyone can do it, you can. Your exploits are legendary. Campbell carries a private journal. Once you've eliminated him, get the journal, because we think it contains Emily's location. Recovering her is obviously critical, assuming she's alive. That's the gist of it. Remember our cause and strike true. We're counting on you.
Okay.
Another thing. Campbell is holding a former overseer by the name of Martin. He's one of us, and if you manage to find him, give him whatever help you can. He's a master strategist, and he got caught working for our cause. It'd be good to have him back here at the Hound Pits.
Okay. Sure thing. Man. Bro, dude. Oh, hi.
The old port district has been added to the evacuation list. The month of siege has increased. The Lord
Oh. Okay.
Corvo. Hello. I'm Callista. I work here for Admiral Havelock. I'm sorry to intrude on your business, but this is important. I suspect you're going to kill the High Overseer. That wretched man. There's really no reason for you to listen to me, but my uncle, Jeff Kernow, still serves as captain in the City Watch. But he's a good man, and my only family. The chatter in servant circles is that Campbell just took delivery of an exotic poison, and I think I know why. My uncle's not corruptible like the rest of them. Campbell is going to poison my uncle. Do you think you could protect him? You used to do that, right? Before you had your current profession. Before you became an assassin.
Optional. Okay. Ensure Captain... Oh. Yeah. Change from within. But I mean, is he actually? You know, like we don't. I don't know. Seems like a fight, not for me, to be honest. Anyway, moving on. We'll come back to that, which means we'll probably not. Your uncle's probably cooked. What's up, Samuel?
Just wondering, sir, if you thought about perhaps seeing Piero before venturing into the Overseer's nest. I'd recommend going with the best gear you can get together.
Alright, Samuel. We did make a little bit of extra money, but I don't think... Ooh, whoa, there's the zoom. Well, hello. Where is he? He upstairs? Oi!
What can I do for you?
Give me the goods, man. What do we want? We have, oh my god, we have 2,200 coins. We have way more than I thought. Well, we're gonna upgrade the range, that's for sure. Sleep dart, sedative is immediate. Maybe. I mean, is that different or is it the same one? That's the real question. Enables 1 additional bone charm to be active. Total of 4. Well, that's not true. We have 6. Bone charm capacity. I still don't understand that, but whatever. I'm good.
Ready to go?
Yep.
Just give the signal.
This is the signal. Go time. Wait, I was not... How did I zoom in? Was I not already wearing that? Hi, Overseer Campbell leads the city's... Yep. Steal the journal and eliminate him. Okay. We have our mission.
It'll be a rough trip. Used to be to go straight up Clavering Boulevard, but now it's not so easy. Half the city's dead of the plague. The other half's fighting over what's left. The City Watch still holds the bigger streets, and they've set up those wall of light checkpoints. A man walks through one of those, and he ends up burned to a crisp. Everything not controlled by the City Watch is gang territory. And there are the real odd birds living on the fringes, like that Granny Rags. They say she's nuts. I don't know which is worse. Just take your pick.
The Granny Rags character. We've already seen stuff about that person. Use the bottle, street, alleys to get around the walls of light. That is optional. Talk to Granny Rags in her apartment. Okay, optional.
Let's go. It's nearly midnight. But easy, damn it. Keep them in the boat.
Canal's got enough shit in it as it is.
Hey, nasty furry
What is
Phil.
it?
I think that last one was moving.
What?
Yeah, the little one.
Not possible. I inspected them myself. Keep working.
Well, he ain't moving no more.
There we go. I wanted up on that little ledge.
One, two,
I have to keep this position.
Keep 'em coming.
He says to bring a bottle, I bring a bottle. He says to bring food, I bring food. He says to undress, I undress.
I don't know if that person's gonna care about me or not.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. Report all deceased family members to the local.
I mean,
dead
ultimately,
count.
that's the
Unreported
safe
deaths
option,
are a
right?
punishable offense.
They're snoring.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. This is
Let
a
me keep
special
going this way.
announcement from our Honorable Lord Regent.
This is the Lord Regent speaking. It is with regret that I announce that
We
my
can hear
term
'em.
as Lord Regent has been extended through the month of harvest and potentially beyond. In addition, in this continuing crisis,
Good.
the
Keep 'em
overseers
coming.
of the Abbey of the Everyman
Okay, there's the
remain
two
in
guards up
service
there.
to the state and are empowered to enforce order whenever and wherever necessary. We owe our thanks to High Overseer Campbell
Where did this guy go?
for
There he
the
is.
generous
Okay.
loan of their services.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The following businesses have been closed and impounded by the state due to contamination. Barrow's Barbershop and Surgery, the Duke and Dancer Ale House, Merritt's Printing Firm, Pennyworth's Tack and Saddle Emporium, and the Smoke Street Dice Hall.
I want to see if he looks over here, if he'll notice me. No, he didn't really seem to. We're still testing out how the stealth of this game works, right? That stuff is what not flammable, but wait, can I pull it down? What did that do? That scared me. You can get past the wall of light in a number of ways. Disable it by removing the whole oil tank, climb up the crates to the right, and use the roof. Why is it showing me this diagram? Find another path by following the streets to the right. Possess a rat and use the small tunnel to the left. What? Well, the optional is the alleyways.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. Please clear the area when a motorized carriage or stilt walker approaches on state business. Be advised that such vehicles will not slow or stop to avoid citizens obstructing the way.
Six is the heart. Oh god. I didn't realize that. Okay. Well, how do I put the blade away? Can I do that? Hit the walls.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, it's nice.
How long does it last? It just stays up? We're experimenting. Stay on Bottle Street. Okay. Stay on Bottle Street. Wow, that's weird. Okay, so we can still see people. Oops.
Let me out. Oh, you don't want to talk to us like that. The fact is, Bottle Street is here to take its cut. Reach into your pockets.
So that'll vault me.
Yeah.
Got
and
it.
the inspection fee. We can't help it. Just the way we do things on Bottle Street.
Okay, so that's how that works. So it is their... It literally is how they're looking. Okay. That's good to know. We noticed that before. Maybe opened it this time. We're learning all the mechanics of the game. I was wondering if it was gonna show me the vertical plane. So how do I possess a rat, is the question. And this is a blink. We could go up here and we could test and see if we can blink past them, like beyond them. Oh, can I go up there? Ooh. That was kind of cool. And then there's something else here. Young whaler. Oh, nope, don't want that. A lot of entries. There's a page missing, though. $30 coins for that. We're gonna be rich. Stealth games, I like there being a lot of verticality, man. I like being able to climb, move around. I don't like being stuck on one plane. This is the other side of the wall of light.
I don't give a rat's ass. I really don't. They took my
Second wall of light.
7 stricture.
Is that it?
I've been watching how they operate. They're disciplined. City Watch owns these streets. That's not gonna change.
Can I go that way?
Things
There's
burn out faster than shit.
3 guards, it looks like, that are in this little area. 2 guards there. I'm assuming this area is the other wall of lights. There's 3 over there, 3 here, at least. One, 2, 3.
Let me go if you want to take my patrol.
You're such a chopper.
God, I can't see anything. So I'm assuming this is almost complete darkness then. Shadows that I can hide in. These are gonna be the most important tools for me. It's gonna be the hardest ones for me to use. Oops. Reaching to hit 8. Not easy.
Stupid god.
What a valuable tool, man. And I can just stay in this. Cool.
Attention Dunwall citizens. This is a special announcement from our Honorable Lord Regent.
This is the Lord Regent speaking. It is with regret that I announce that my term as Lord Regent has been extended through the month of harvest and potentially beyond. In addition, in this continuing crisis, the overseers of the Abbey of the Everyman remain in service to the state and are empowered to enforce order whenever and wherever necessary. We owe our thanks to High Overseer Campbell for the generous loan of their services.
Didn't he start that by saying with regret? Oh, if we fall, we're cooked. Not fall then.
Well, is it on? What's it look like? Blow off, Hayburn. Go on. Toss the damn rat already.
Wow, that's messed up. Oop, didn't make it all the way over. We've kind of just made a little bit of a circle here. But I am on the other side at least. Anything down here? Rats. That's what we were looking at before.
Seen anything scary? You always amuse me.
A lot of places to hide. A lot of places to hide. I don't know what's over here. Is there even anything like worth it over here? It doesn't look like it. We gotta figure out how to get. Whoa! What the heck? How did he see me? Somebody shoot? That scared me. That dude just came flying around at me. Like, why though? Oh, okay. I was gonna either walk through that or teleport through that.
Black magic nonsense?
That's such a cool ability. Oh my god.
Nothing after all.
I have by sheer dumb luck made it this far. Literally just slipped my way right through. Mission clues have updated. What do we got? What do we got? They say he's been blackmailed into putting the poison into the drinks. I'm assuming we're gonna have an option.
Hello, Martin. I hear the second day is when the skin really starts to come all the way off. Is that true? Or is it the itching that really gets you? Or the rats?
Jasper, isn't it? It's not so bad in here. Except I miss your wife.
Got him.
Huh. You don't scare easy, I'll give you that. That'll change.
Like a your mom joke.
Huh?
Gotcha. Oh, how smooth is that, though? You can go from restraining him to...
Overseer Martin.
Like, that's so cool. Alright, anyway. Yeah, I see you, bro.
What a sight you are in that mask. I know who you are and what you're here to do. And I can help.
How did he know it was me?
Unlock me and I'll buy you a drink in a couple of days. By the void, I'll buy you 100 drinks.
And keeping the black book person at all times.
I have poor circulation and I seem to have forgotten my mittens, so I'd appreciate it if you could release me or at least go gather some firewood.
I thought I killed him.
Feels good to stand up straight. Thank you, Corvo. What you're here to do tonight is of the highest importance. We've got to find Emily, so kill Campbell and make it quick. Once it's done, search his body for the journal, his notorious black book, and get out of there. Campbell is meeting with a guard named Kernow, and word from my informant is that Campbell is going to poison him. Maybe you can use that to your advantage. All right, I won't be of any help here, so I'll make my own way back to the Hound Pits pub. If I see Samuel the boatman, I'll tell him to pick you up in the backyard, behind the office of the High Overseer. May all the spirits guide you, and may our enemy's head hit the floor without you taking a scratch.
Yeah, that's the idea. There's us. So Kernow is the uncle. Can I get up there? Yep. Yoink. Haters fired the first... Wait, what? Hatters fired the first shot. But... Bottle Street Gang fired the
I was
last.
just reading in the archive about the Heretic's brand. It sounds painful. Have you ever seen the ritual?
I've never seen the Heretic's brand used. No, it's a rare occurrence. But I did spy the face of one so branded. A former member of our order, of course. Out on a retreat, we passed through a fishing town and saw him begging.
What were his crimes?
Who can say? The brand is reserved for an overseer. Or even the High Overseer himself.
I want to
who
go
violates
here
our
to there.
codes and must be cast out permanently. Remember the 7 strictures, and you never need worry about such matters.
I could maybe go here to there. I could even go here to there. We'll do that instead.
Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night? Never doubt it.
I hate that when you lean, you stay out there. Wait for this guy to patrol by. Poof. Yoink. Alright, we're all the way up now. So can I blink? Oh, I can drop down in here. So could I blink through that? Oh. Maybe. Is there anything in here that's worth me going in there for? I don't think so. Why did I jump? Come on, do that again. Yeah, I think I could just yoink myself right in there. Unless the combat really like heats up and changes, I could see myself just using these two. And we're in. This blinking ability is so strong for maneuvering around. Yoink. sleep. Go to sleep. Rewire tool. Yeah. We already know about this. Yep, already know about that too. Yoink. Waylon, Captain Kernown is... Huh? What is that word? I have no idea. See that they are allowed to the trick point without incident. I would like to... Okay, okay, so if we go through... We now have all of our gadgets and gizmos now. Rebind those to like 1 and
whiskey and cigars tonight?
Yes,
2.
of course.
Which I might actually rebind those to like 3 and 4. Keyboard mapping. We go down here. So we need what 2 is it? Is it 7 and 8? Yeah, 7 and 8 need to be rebound to something I can grab easier. 7 and 8. We'll do 1 and 2. So 1 and 2. And then this will be 7 and 8. What is our blade? It still says 7. I guess it doesn't matter. Crossbow's 8, but the important crossbow, 3. That's better. Usually in games like this, I can always tell like what I'm gonna use early on and what I'm not going to use. Actually, I should be able to just open that. Play your way, pathways. There are many pathways through your missions: front streets, alleys, windows, rat tunnels, rooftops, and waterways. Experiment with different ways to reach your goal. Yeah. And that's what we're gonna love about this game. We're gonna get into the meeting chamber. I already don't see...
You think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night?
Much of a pathway. Their windows are open, but I don't see like a way to scale around. Can I... close that? Okay, I don't know that I'm gonna be a tunnel rat. I could. Seems maybe like a safe way to go about it, but... Okay. Ooh, 100 coins? Dub. I see 2 guys so far. I'm gonna love the mechanics of this game. Gonna love it. It's gonna be a good ride. Trap? Can I get up here? Yeah. We love our high ground. Ooh, can I get up here? In the shadows. 2, 3. I was gonna say there seems to be a pairing of 3 to the little area, so. I don't have the range. There's no way I can get up through that window unless I can get on there somehow. Not quite close enough. Maybe I can go there to there to there. Try it. I can definitely get to the dumpster though. Get back there. Jump up on that, jump up on that, get up on the ledge, and then I might be in. Gotta wait for these guys to move first. That was kind of close.
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight? Never doubt it.
What good AI, man. Ugh, just barely. But we made it. Alright, now we're up. We're like way up here. Now he's gonna not fall off. See if this goes all the way around. No way. This thing's gonna go all the way around? Wait, what do we need the branding instructions for? Take the blackmail journal, okay. Search the archive for information on the Heretic's brand. So this is non-lethal. Wait, so can we take out Campbell without killing him then? Sure, Captain survives. Yeah. I still don't know how we're gonna do that though. Because he's gonna get poisoned, right? But we could also use that to our advantage. Yeah, there seems to be a rat tunnel. So, I don't understand if it shows us literally like this and like this. What's the point of the heart? This is the meeting chamber. Seems to be 3 guards inside.
Did you get caught in the lockdown last night?
6 hours. Searched the place top to bottom, and nothing to eat but the swill we hand out free. Of course we didn't find anything.
Did I ever tell you, one time one of the second floor shutters got stuck open, and I thought I could slip out? I couldn't find a way down. By the time I got back, it had snapped shut. I spent the rest of lockdown out on a ledge.
Maybe the outsider was watching.
Look at how hidden we are. We're tucked in. Oh. Hey, this guy came from around the corner. I always talk about games like this, like it's so... Okay, well we just kind of hardcore tested that theory right there. But games like this, it's easy to just take everybody out, you know? Like it's so easy to do that. The hard part is not taking everybody out.
What was that? It was...
Someone get over here.
You won't stay hidden for long.
Where are you?
I made noise.
I know you're somewhere, scum.
Slipped and fell. More dialogue. Peekaboo. Oh, no. Well, I mean, I guess that's okay.
I'm going to find you, whoever you are, and then I'll demonstrate your failings.
Oh. This is a long one. This is talking about the movements of us.
Present yourself. Don't make me find you. Stop messing around and come out at once.
Guard,
Feed your heart to the
get
hound.
around him. It looks like he just disappeared.
And I'll go easy on you.
I'm trying to preserve my mana as much as possible.
I know you're here somewhere.
He had his gun out. He was about to fire. We were totally cooked if he did that.
I'm going to find you, whoever you are, and then I'll demonstrate your failings.
I think there's a second guy in here. There's that guy. A guy just walked out there, but I think there's another guy in here somewhere. Yeah, there he is. Drop down. Yoink. Brand is reserved for the overseer who have committed heinous acts, not broken codes. So is that what we actually got branded earlier with? When you brand is applied to the forehead, so all can see the sins of the recipient. Immediately scarring the heretic. Yep. Okay. Interrogation room here at the office at the high stands. Okay, so that's right across the hallway then. That looked like something I could take. What did that say? Render him unconscious. So we can eliminate him then without doing eliminate him. So if we do this, I don't understand the purpose of branding him though.
We got a problem.
Why do we have a problem? Guy underneath me.
None of this would have gotten
Oh.
so bad if that damn fool Corvo hadn't killed the Empress.
He's over here thinking he's talking to himself, and then you hear.
We got someone skulking around.
I'd lose my mind. I'd freak out. I'd be like, I'm out of here. What is over here? Bolts, sleep darts, extra sleep darts. Oh, we got the brand. Is reserved for. Wait, we already know that. We just read that.
What we have is a man, aged 30 perhaps, slender, unusual tattooing on the face and chest, probably superstitious heresy, wearing some sort of industrial mask when we brought him in, stolen out of one of the whaling factories from the look of it. You're one of Dowd's men, aren't you? Caught at last? Give us a name at least. What's wrong with his eyes? Opium? Laudanum? Are you with us? What's he doing? Some kind of fit? He's gone. Here it is. A pin.
Back, I'll earn another
in one of his
promotion.
gloves. Subject has administered some kind of poison. The effects seem to have been lethal.
Cyanide. Sounds like. Okay, so we now know that we for sure can take him. No, get down, get down, get down. We're good. Get me out the window. Get me out of here. I didn't teleport where I wanted to teleport to. So we can now for sure take him out non-lethally if we want to. But do we want to? I don't know what benefit that would give us.
I trust you. I hear the watch is having trouble holding the side streets.
A bunch of children playing games, that's all it is.
Wait. Oh, the ultimate assassin, bro. Switch the poison one with the other one. Oh.
Good. And your niece, Callista. I'm very concerned about her.
She'll be found. My men are searching district by district.
The poor girl.
Callista's a resourceful one. Probably found a safe place to hole up in all this chaos.
If my overseers hear any more, I'll come straight to you. Time for drinks. I hope you overfeed. It'll make this busy.
I thought I saw a door open there. I want that, but...
One of the servants must have been in here. Let me see. It seems I have the wrong one. Not that one. No. Ah, here we are. Now if you'll join me. Men will come get you when we're finished. Keep each other entertained. Time?
We
I don't understand how this got so unpleasant.
Oh, I agree. A whore dies and suddenly this. Will you have wine? It's a Tyvian red.
Thank you.
Now, to business. What would you say happened last night?
To be honest, I'm not even sure. My men, your overseers, a few whores.
This dude's probably not gonna live now.
One harmless prank with a runaway chicken, and 10 minutes later, Trevor's Alley is a sea of blood and teeth.
I almost wish I'd been there.
Yeah, drink up.
Take it easy there, old son.
I'm all right, Colonel. Went down the wrong way. Now about these overseers.
Who was just as guilty as my own men, if not more.
But my overseers have a name to protect. I can't allow you to... No. Oh, no. This can't be happening.
What on earth are you talking about?
No time. Listen carefully. You must instruct the Lord Regent to burn the Black Book. Understand? Burn it!
The Black Book? What do you mean?
Tell him. Warn them. And then die on plague, you useless incompetent. I never liked you.
What? Campbell? He's dead. Guards! Guards, get in here!
Got him.
By the prophecies, what have you done?
He's been poisoned. There was a younger of your order in here before. An initiate, perhaps, detained
You
him.
don't give orders here.
Don't be a fool. He must be running already. Get after him! I'll be filing a full
Stuff
report.
your report, Colonel, and I'll have your weapons at once.
Idiot! One step closer and I'll gut you.
You've forgotten where you are, Captain. You've no power here.
You'll regret this! Firing! Take the charge! We'll have to fight our way out. Now the rats can fight over your guts.
Oh my god!
What's going on?
Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on sight.
Oh, I should have got out of here. They said what, out the back? Right? Nice. Oh, yo, I was wondering where that first shot went. I thought he just missed. No, he definitely didn't miss, that's for sure.
Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now...
The powers you obtain from runes can be used creatively to defeat enemies in the environment, blink from roof to roof, possess rats and fish, or slow time before rushing a group of enemies.
In effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on sight.
I mean, not that we weren't already on site, but we're definitely on site now. Target rescued. Well, he rescued himself, if I'm gonna be completely honest. I didn't do anything. If anything, I made it harder for him.
This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on site.
Let me go that way.
I've got to get back right now.
The level design kind of makes it easy to do what I'm doing. Now is where it gets a little difficult, though. Okay, so we're here.
I know you're here somewhere, Scott.
Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on site.
How am I gonna... I went onto there. I want to see if I can, like, drop down and Goomba stomp him without killing him. I did, seriously, I thought about dropping down and helping,
This facility is now
Kerno,
in
or
high
whatever his
alert.
name was. I thought about
Lockdown
doing
is
that.
now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any
He's got a key.
intruders on site.
He's got a key. Do you have a key? These two guys have keys.
Where is he? I'll feed your heart to the hound.
Uh-oh. Ow.
Over here. Where'd he go? I know you're here somewhere.
Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on site.
Oh, nope, I missed. Clapped.
Got you now. Impossible.
Did you see me?
I know you're here.
Use this as my chance to...
Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on site.
Nice.
I'll fight.
Oh, it's on now.
Help!
Ow!
Get around him.
I hit the wrong button.
Whiskey for a week. Kill him.
Can I get up? I can't.
Attention! This facility is now in high alert.
No.
Lockdown is now in effect.
Oh my
Report
god,
to
he
your
was right
stations
behind
and
me.
execute any intruders on site.
There we go. Okay. We fumbled a little bit there. Up here. Climb up here. And we're Gucci.
Attention.
No, we gotta get out the
This
back, not
facility
the
is now
front.
in
I wonder if I
high
can just go around the
alert.
back now.
Lockdown is now in effect.
If I can find
Report to your
alleyways
stations and
around the
execute
back.
any intruders on site.
I might not be able to. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night? Yes, of course.
We're out of here, man. We got in, did our job, got out.
She's my sister. She's not a witch. I know her.
Out of the way. You expect preferential treatment just because you are her brother? She will burn. All witches must burn.
Bertold, don't let them take me!
By the outside. Come on, please.
Think about it.
You appeared as if from nowhere. We would both be dead if not for you.
We are forever in your debt. I cannot thank you enough.
I must get my sister to safety. But first, I may know of a way to thank you. There's a safe in the bunkhouse. The combination is 203. Take what you want, and good luck.
203? I saw an opportunity and I was like, we gotta help him, right? Safe in the bunkhouse. Well, where's the bunkhouse? What's in here? Let's see what's up. White Cliff on the 13th day, month of sea, okay. There's so much extra dialogue in this game, it's crazy. This looks messed up. What are you? Yoink. Locker. Yoink. 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 It's all mine now, baby. Ah. Where is the bunkhouse, though? Because now I'm curious. There's probably a lot of money in there. Oh my god, is that a dog? That's 100% a dog. I better be careful. Yoink! Oh my god, I fell. We're good, we're good. I don't know, I'm not too... Ooh. Where is it? Oh, it's pointed right at the window. Gonna do that. We can disarm, literally disarm it and loot it. Can't carry any more of this type. Okay, I really want to find this bunkhouse though, man. That's dangerous. Do you see this? Yikes. Okay, so there's nothing in here. I already disarmed it. Oh my god, that thing's a monster. Oh my god, look, its snout's huge. I thought he was gonna look up.
What's up, buddy?
Can I open this? That guy's right underneath me. I wonder if that door opens. There's a valve in there. And it's a red one. Okay. Where's Dog Man?
Nice.
This open? Okay, I had to spam jump. I don't know if I can break this. I mean, I could probably break it, but like, is there another way in? Workshop. Door right there.
Let's see who's hiding about. A severe caning might be in order.
Check under everything. All right, nothing here is
Nice.
No, 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 no. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. How do I exit? Okay. I need a workshop key. Did this guy not have one on him? No, he's got nothing. How long do they stay unconscious for? Am I on a timetable? I have so many questions. Bro, I bet the dog handler's got the key. I mean, I don't see one on him. Doesn't mean he ain't got it. I want in there. See a key on him? I don't see a key on him. Alright, let's move on to this other side. He doesn't have a key either. I could definitely take him down, though. Dude, I knew this zoom functionality in my mask was going to be massive for me. I knew it. I mean, there's our way out. We can get out of here, but, like, come on. Man, I'm trusting this glass. Okay, he doesn't have it. He doesn't have it, and he doesn't have it. That's 3 people that don't have it for sure inside there. I don't think you have it. He might have it just because we can't actually see behind him. Oh, dude. Got him. He's okay right there. Can I get under here? Oh my god. Dude, you can get into such tiny little spaces. It's amazing. Okay, I didn't see a key on either one of them. Alright, I'm gonna try to get up there and then up there. See if I can make it. Oh yeah. Light work, dude. Come on. Ah. Oh. I don't know what's over here, but we're getting in here. It's an office. Is that a microphone? Time to shout ourselves out, our stream. Why is there so much food? Oh, was this the one? Oh, 100, baby. We'll just eat the food, because why not, bro? I kept trying to choke him out. It wasn't working. Don't fall down. Thank you. How do I throw? Like that. Okay. Good night. I love how they just snore. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, he's sleeping. He's sleeping. That's a lot of trust. You have the dog just chilling by himself in the mess hall. Oh my god, I almost fell. Alright, get me out of here.
Is that you?
I'm coming. Long way down. And that's how you get down quickly.
Hey, Corvo. It's Samuel.
From here. I see you.
From the way I hear it, Campbell lived a pretty posh life. Maybe it's not my place to say, but men of the faith shouldn't live like barons. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, we're good. No, we're done.
Okay, let's go.
Hostiles killed, 7. No civilians killed. Alarms rung, 1, which wasn't due to us being detected necessarily. So, dead or unconscious bodies found, 1. Overall chaos, low. The dead and unconscious, was that us or was that where they found Campbell? Overall, I'd say it was a pretty solid one. Back to the pub.
Admiral Havelock and Lord Pendleton are in the courtyard. I expect they'll want to congratulate you.
What is happening?
He's alive. Thank you, Corvo, thank you. My uncle's a good man, and one day he'll prove it. Here. I know you did this for the right reasons, but I want you to take this as a reward. It's an old heirloom one of my aunts gave me.
Yeah, the right reasons as in I knew I was gonna get compensated for it, baby. We gotta make money somehow.
They're all correct. If this is going to work, we have to take down the Lord Regent and all of his key allies.
All citizens living on the north side of the river, between
Hopefully the High Overseer is the first step on
Dunwall
that
Tower,
path.
are advised
And we
to
must
remain
find a girl,
indoors until
Emily.
further notice.
Poor thing. Who knows what her... You did it! Somehow you took down the High Overseer Campbell against the odds. I knew you were our man, Corvo. With Campbell gone, we've hurt the Lord Regent immeasurably. And with Martin back, we'll have the finest strategist alive.
The Lord Regent must be shitting himself in Dunwall Tower.
Yes, and Campbell's journal, let's not forget. Our hope is that in these encoded pages, the location and condition of Emily Caldwin can be discovered. Our entire movement will mean nothing if we can't place the rightful heir on the throne. We must act fast. No doubt the Lord Regent is holding Emily somewhere, waiting to reveal her, to step out as the hero and further cement his regency.
If he doesn't bring the young lady forth soon, there will be infighting among the nobles as to who should succeed the Empress.
Yes, time is against us. But now you should take a well-earned rest, Corvo. We will decipher the contents of the High Overseer's journal and share them with you later.
Sure. We're doing well so far, I think. I was hoping it was going to give us full mana back, which it did. Gotta go all the way down. Take the fast route. He's not down in here? Where is he? At the back.
To report treasonous speech
This isn't
and
the back.
actions. The state depends on you.
There he is.
Hello, Corvo. I expect Martin will be joining us shortly. I hate to start your day with such a strange matter, but the servants heard something last night, moving through the storm drains beneath the building. Most likely a weeper, the poor bastard. There's no hope for them once the plague gets that far along. Nothing more than a shuffling corpse full of sickness and insects, if you ask me. I'd appreciate you investigating, just to be sure it's not a nosy guardsman that's getting too close. Here's a key to the hatches. I'd send a servant down there, but they'd die of fear on the spot, I'm afraid. Maybe Piero can concoct some sort of sleep poison for your crossbow if you want to go that route.
I mean, if we're essentially taking out civilians at this point who are just ill, sleep poison would be a very humane way to go about it.
I know the Golden Cat, not as a patron, mind you. I designed some specialized devices for them. I kept the blueprints, if anyone is curious.
Don't. I brought you tea as a courtesy to a colleague. I won't make that mistake in the future.
I'm sorry, I only thought... Never mind what I thought. Thank you for the tea.
I have to get back to the Admiral. He has news for me.
Oh, Piero, why are you being a weirdo, man?
Corvo, my friend, do you need ammunition or weaponry? Would you like me to craft something for you?
I would, actually. Sleep bolt. No. Upgrade. Yo, come back here. Come back here. I didn't see what I was looking for.
Do you need ammunition or weaponry? Would you like me to craft something for you?
Yes, yes, yes. Just max out on those. I'm confused. I am confused. I really should use the sleep dart more often. We're gonna do that. Combat dart. So this is standard bolts. Now if I go back over here, okay, it is. That was a little bit of a waste. I can't lie. Alright, anyway, that's it. That's it, I guess. Alright, let's do it. Ready to knock some peeps out. Out of my way. We're in. We gotta remember to right click. What's this valve do? Anything? Crank it! The fish! Okay, anyway, we're gonna go this way. Did you guys hear that? Multiple of them? No, not gun. Wait, which one is that? That turns red, I'm firing. This is kind of like the tutorial area, so if I can get in a little bit of practice on them. Why'd the music start playing? Gotcha. Dumb hoe. Okay, we have now fired. I do not want to touch them. Didn't I get my bolt back, though? Come on, those were clean kills. I'm sorry, but I won't be here for the next meeting or ever again for that matter. What happened here was unnatural, makes me sick to recall. Alright. I just kind of wanted to see if there was maybe another approach to the situation that I could have had there, but I mean, we literally just walk down, bang, bang, walk away. Oh, I didn't see this. You saw nothing. Coinage. So I guess that's a faster way, but I don't want to go that way. I want to check out here. What's that here? Is this where we docked? I think this is where we docked. And then this is obviously the way that we came into the system, so we'll just go right back up. How did I not see that when I came down here? You let me out! Yeah!
Oh. You went down there in the sewers? I thought I heard a weeper in there earlier. You're probably the bravest man I've ever met. Overseer Martin has arrived.
Okay, calm down.
He's with Admiral Havelock now. They want to talk to you.
How did she get over here? I'll keep my eye on her. She's a little weird.
Corvo, I trust you remember Martin, an overseer before, and perhaps again someday soon.
I owe you thanks for my rescue.
Indeed. You've given us a glimmer of hope, Corvo. Because we've gotten what we wanted from Campbell's journal. You've done it. We know where Emily Caldwin is being held.
The Golden Cat, of all places. A bathhouse for aristocrats. Little better than a cursed brothel.
But there's an unfortunate twist. It appears that Pendleton's own kinsmen stand in our way. The twins, Morgan and Custis. Not only are they controlling Emily, but they have the controlling parliamentary votes we so desperately need.
Yes, the Pendletons have to die. But most importantly, Emily must be brought here safely so we can protect her until the Lord Regent and his entourage have been dealt with. Pendleton's waiting for you on the dock. He's asked to brief you personally. I think it's best.
The Golden Cat. We heard about that earlier.
Corvo, a moment if I may. Corvo,
okay, what's up?
I've asked to speak to you myself. You see, I'm sending you to kill my older brothers, Morgan and Custis.
Yep.
They're horrible men. It's true, as you may have heard, cruel beyond words. Further, my brothers are close allies to the Lord Regent, and as long as they are in Parliament, we cannot gather the votes we'll need to stop the Lord Regent from further consolidating his power. These days, they're best known for exploiting their favor with him to cheat others out of their wealth. Let's just say that not every family evicted and quarantined for having the plague actually has the plague. I warned my brothers in every way I could. I really did. But they never did listen to me. They'll be at the Golden Cat tonight at their usual revels. They'll be protected by the City Watch, so it'll be dangerous. Now go. Please do it before I change my mind.
Why would that be such a bad thing for you to change your mind? I wouldn't get paid. That'd be the bad reason.
I'll take you to the Golden Cat.
Let's get out of here.
Ready.
Yep.
I've taken Lord Pendleton enough times, believe me.
Oh, really? Mask on, baby. That looks like a very uncomfortable mask. If I'm gonna be honest, extremely uncomfortable. Okay. Find Emily at the Golden Cat and eliminate the Lords. We'll see. We'll see how this goes.
I'll get you as close as I can to the Golden Cat, Corvo. You'll have to go the rest of the way on your own. The entrance is near Holger Square. The main thing is to make sure that little girl, Emily, gets back all safe and sure. Them two Pendletons are there, so I'm guessing there'll be a lot of guards. Slackjaw might have some ideas on helping you get inside the cat, if he don't kill you. This here's his territory. He and his Bottle Street gang hole up at the old Dunwall whiskey factory. They sell the elixir that folks use to fight off the plague. I'll lay low, but keep an eye out for you and the little lady you bring him back. Good luck to you. I know Emily must mean a lot to you.
Alright, so...
Be careful going up the street, Corvo. A river hand I know pulled up alongside me last night and said there's one of those watchtowers on Clavering now. I guess you getting rid of Campbell shook up the Lord Regent.
Well, I mean, that makes sense. Thanks for the heads up. So, we have been here already, and we actually got to the door of the whiskey factory, but didn't actually go in. Your actions affect the city. A high number of deaths results in more rats and weepers. Different reactions from your allies and darker final outcomes. Oh my god. I don't understand where the Reapers are even going. Half the bridge isn't even there. Well, that's definitely more than half. But you get my point. I'm so confused. I like that the actions have consequences, though, you know, and repercussions to them. I like that.
Huh?
We need to go to the right.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. Anyone with information pertaining to the death of High Overseer Thaddeus Campbell is to report to the City Watch for immediate questioning. In this...
He armed? He is. Definitely.
Until a new
Okay.
High Overseer is chosen, may the High Overseer's spirit merge with the cosmos.
Can't quite get up there. I might be able to go... This guy probably won't care about me. So, let's get up here. We're gonna go here and then up. We're gonna try to. No, that's not a gun. I don't know. Still a little questionable. Okay, we're on the roof. You seem problematic. They don't wear guns on their hips now that I think about it, right? On their chest. What are you doing, buddy? I might not be able to go in that way. I mean, I feel like he can very clearly see me, so... Okay. Now you move. Gotcha. He gave me some crossbow bolts. Rewired tools. Okay, alright. So these are the Bottle Street boys. What is this? Oh, we found a charm. Look at us. Aren't we just awesome? Alright, let's try out this window. Honestly, not even close. But hey, man. Oh, perfect. Gotcha. That was kind of sick, though. That was kind of clean. Set him down right there. Stop sliding. Good boy. Sleep it off. You've had a long day, my friend.
Attention Dunwall citizens. A mandatory whale oil ration is now in effect. Non-compliance is a punishable offense.
These are the weepers.
You're such a chop.
Well, I want to go back in. Actually, I want to go back this way. So this is where the rats were before. So we went in through there. I actually want to go back this way, though. I want to get into the Dunwall facility. So we're going to go back. Last time we were here, it was dark out. Yoink. Yeah, we definitely came in here. So who are these guys, though? Wait, what did I say? Assassin or assassins. Man, they're kind of crappy assassins. Yep, because I came this way, dropped down, and I looped around that way.
That him?
Yeah, he's the one.
Hey, we got a message for you from Slackjaw.
Yeah?
He wants to talk. At the distillery.
Right in there, right? I didn't like him walking behind me like that. Yeah, let's go in. I didn't know how that was gonna play out. Entering neutral zone. I was gonna steal that right off of his waist. Hit him over the head with it.
Slackjaw'll be waiting for you.
Yep, I'm going. Yoink. Yoink.
Easy, easy. You just need a bit. Ain't you heard? Slackjaw keeps the good stuff for himself. Rest of us get 1 part elixir, 3 parts water down. Oh, that's just to make the swallow feel smooth. Blind. No chances on getting the plague. Drink till you drop.
I like just listening to the dialogue as I walk through, especially when there's a lot of just random chatter. So when I play these type of games, I feel like I don't talk too much just because of that. Excuse me. I see that there's a way to like sneak around in here.
My men were right. You do look like a man out for murder. Way I figure it, there ain't nobody worth killing around here except those 2 Pendletons over at the Golden Cat. I'm right, ain't I? See, Slackjaw knows. Them boys are twins. Rich, mean, and weird. Worse than most of their ilk. They've been laying low there a while, not sure why. There's a lot of security at the Golden Cat tonight, though. Special guests and the like. But you're gonna walk in there dressed like that and kill the Pendleton brothers? Maybe I got a better way to take care of them too. If you're doing something for me first, understand? Someone, I don't know who, is killing my men, taking my territory, stealing my goods. Might be a fellow named of Galvani. I sent my best man to investigate, but he went missing and... well, now I need someone to find what happened to him. Go to this Galvani's place. He lives nearby off Clavering Boulevard. You do that for me and I'll get your better way into the Golden Cat.
Isn't that where the guard tower or whatever is?
That's me in the poster. Pretty good likeness.
Oh, that was cool. That was pretty cool that he reacted to me looking at that. So games like this, right? Where, you know, like there's very clearly a lot of work and effort put into the AI in terms of like when they turn and they look, their vision cone, right? And an instance like that makes me wonder why more stealth games are so poorly done in terms of the AI and the detection of the AI, you know? Just makes you think a little bit, you know? Anyway. Yeah, so I'm assuming these assassin guys are, why are these closed? Oh, open this door, man. The assassins that we took out before are probably those guys that he was talking about. Yo, chill. Okay. I'm gonna eat your bread just because of that. Oh, what is this? Unlock upgrades? Yo, they didn't tell us about that. Grenade. Okay. 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 Yeah. He's taking everything from this guy. I don't know if I should just be eating everything if this is like a persistent area. I don't know. You know, like this, because this is the second time that we've come back. Okay, well now what? How do I get out of here? Oh, this way. I see. What?
Don't make me take that away from you.
Try. I dare you.
Got anything to smoke or eat? Blow off, Chopper. Heard something.
Hey guys. I heard something. Walks out of the door. It's me. Me and your mom. Ha! Anyway. Excuse me. Oh, I want to... Kind of a tiny explosive, not gonna lie. Expected more. Bottle Street? We're gonna try this.
Got anything to smoke or eat?
Blow off, Chopper.
Oh, chill, man.
Huh? Hey, what was he? Something? I know I heard something.
Oh boy. That might have actually worked in my favor.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. This district is now under a mandatory whale oil ban. Compliance will be strictly enforced.
Wait, a ban now?
I give up. It was nothing.
Wasn't it just a ration literally like 30 seconds ago? Or am I crazy? We just slipped right through. Yeah, this is kind of wild. We're literally walking in the front door.
Not a big deal. Maybe you can go up later and take a look after them other two are gone.
How much do they pay you?
I ain't telling you that.
Come on, coin, two, more?
What you mean? They pay you in coin? I get mine in bottles.
Paid in drink?
Feeding log. Human remains? Aggression increased. Human torso, no trouble finding corpse parts. Oh my god. Oops. Uh-oh. Under the table. Is that him?
Stupid goddamn.
You know the guy from Outlast? Little pig, little pig. It kind of sounds like him.
That's just ridiculous. Stupid rats. Plague. Elixir. Bunch of crap.
This is his side gig. Oh, I can assassinate him from here?
Stupid goddamn.
I'm assuming these are the little rat places that you can get into. Close the door behind me. Bueller, anybody in here? The bedroom. Been invited, of course, 28th of the 7th month. The month of the high cold. Sokolov, okay. So does that tell me a location that he's gonna be in? 28th day of the 7th month, yep, July 28th, okay. I don't know what that does for us. Maybe it's just information we can stow away for now. It could be something that maybe that we found that later on. We might be able to utilize that, like the game will tell us, oh, well, since you already have found this, you know. This little bit of information, you know? Could be something that is done. Oh, no. Oops. Oops, 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 oops. That. I just think a lot of those context menus, you can just literally press X. Or escape, and you're out of there. Combination required. There's a guy right outside that door, though. Because that's the front of the building, if I'm not mistaken. Yummy, yummy. Oh, there's rats. Alright, that seems pretty good. Up we go.
What do you think?
I think he's dead, right?
I know that. I mean, do we have suspects?
Suspects? What? Suspects? We ain't gonna waste time solving who killed him. Personally, I'd buy who did it a drink.
But what are you gonna put on your report?
I'm gonna say we found one of Slackjaw's men inside, all dead and bloody, and that you are a stinking idiot.
Okay, we're definitely doing that.
Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night?
Chances are very good.
How am I gonna sneak my way out of here just like this? That stays with me, I'm pretty sure.
Rat, damn you!
Oh, we're out of here, dude. Yeah, dude. In and out, dude.
Seen anybody with signs of the sickness? Blow off.
Get up. Come on, get down with the sickness. You see anybody with a sign of sickness? Other than me. We're out of there. Right out the front door. Like a ninja, bro. Gone on him. That blinking technique is just, it's too good. Yo, chill! Didn't I walk through there before and he not mess with me? I swear I did. Maybe he wasn't there.
Hey, wait a bit. What just occurred to me? How come it's always me who pay for the whiskeys? Shush up your mouth. You know I can't work out.
The dumb guy caught on. Yo, out the way. I got people to see, places to go, okay? Oh, he's in here now. Hey, man. What's up? I got your information for you.
What's this? Information from my missing guy. Let's have a listen.
Slackjaw, it's me, Crowley. I'm making this in case I don't make it back. He was right. There is someone wants you dead. Wants to take over the distillery and the whole Bottle Street gang.
Got anything to smoke?
You'll never believe who it is either.
Chopper.
At first I didn't. That's why it's taken me so long. I wanted to be sure and... What's that? Ah! No! No! Ah!
So Crowley's dead. Too bad. He was one of my best men. Still, you and me had a deal, and Slackjaw never goes back on a deal. Take this key. It ain't for the Golden Cat, no. This key's for the captain's chair. A hotel abandoned since the plague gutted this part of town. Take the stairs to the top. You can use the roof to get into the Golden Cat brothel. See that? Slackjaw keeps a bargain. Just as good as the men who run the city. Maybe a little better. You think about that. Now maybe we can help each other out again. I could get rid of the Pendletons for you. Quiet-like and without killing them. But you gotta do something for me in return.
I don't. Let's see what he's. Let's see what he's got in mind.
The Cat's having a big reopening tonight. Lot of money clients, including an arts dealer named of Bunting. He's got particular tastes, or so I've been told by some of the ladies. Got some pretty fancy stuff locked away at his place. And the only thing preventing me from nabbing all that loot is the combination to his safe. Of course, the Pendletons have been camped out there for months too, not sure why. So that means a lot of the City Watch and other soldier types. Bring me that combination, my masked friend, and then I take care of the Pendleton brothers. Just like that. You ain't never even gonna touch them. And I promise, I won't kill them, and no one will ever see them again. Now if that ain't a deal, Slackjaw don't know what is.
Interesting. Interesting. So there seems to be a way to do these missions without ever actually killing your targets. So if we want to go that route, then I guess we could, but I mean, that's kind of the fun part. You know, literally being an assassin, that's like the cool part.
Picked up anything good?
Let's try this direction. Yo, he's still knocked out.
Attention, citizens of Dunwall. The Lord Regent has ordered strict whale oil rationing in this area. Failure to...
Worse.
Never know.
How does it work? What? The Wall of Light? Isn't it a wonder? It's one of Sokolov's latest inventions. They say the idea came to him in a vision.
Yes, but do you know how it works?
I really couldn't say. But all the hairs on your body stand up when you walk through it. Keep your men from tampering with it.
We'll find it.
Oops. I was gonna throw it through and I threw it right into the wall next to me.
Check under everything.
My bad.
We know you're here. Got you now.
Oh, good dodge.
Damn you. You're going down.
He clapped me. Oh, it's R. I always forget that it's R. Alright, we're good. We'll wait it out. I can't get any further in here, so just gotta hope they don't come over here. Oops.
When I find you, it's going to be bad.
I was gonna get creative with that, man, and then it backfired.
Shout if you see him. Oh, I'll find you. Help me find it.
So this lean function is kind of easy mode, honestly. We might just have to go in. I mean, maybe. Let's just go on. We might not have needed to do that. The upcoming area is riddled with pathways that allow many approaches to accomplishing your mission. Look for overhead ledges, rat tunnels, water passages, and hiding places. We've been doing the strategy of over the top. So we will continue to go with that strategy. There he is. Hey, we got a rune. Can we open these doors? Nope. The answer is no.
I say, we
take the fight to them.
There's no proof.
The rats are the proof.
They're still just rats.
Just rats.
Ow.
Rats
The
that
heck.
can strip a corpse to nothing in seconds.
Okay, so we've got a guard. Are you a guard? No, I think he's just a patron.
Even if you're right, what do we do?
Send a fleet to the continent. Burn the whole country down. That'd show.
I hate that he's looking that way. There we go.
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight?
Yes, of course.
Okay, not cool. Not cool at all. Okay. Does she care that I'm here? Probably not. I could snake my way in, literally by a fish, but I don't know how to do that yet. Nor do I really want to be fair. Get as much height as we can, and yoink. Can move slightly this way. Oh, and I can get up there from here. Easy mode, bro. Light work. Alright, now we're up on the ledge that we want. Yeah. We're in.
I've lost track of him again.
Morgan's in the steam room downstairs tonight.
Is it safe in there? Because I've heard rumors. If one of them gets hurt, I'll lose my job.
Oh, that's just the girls talking. It's nothing. Pressure builds up in the pipes and, well, it almost never happens. I'll make sure they never mention it again. Anyhow, Morgan insisted to be in the steam room tonight. He's so picky.
Here's a key.
Custis is easier to manage. Some nights he just waits in the gold room and talks to a girl. It's funny what people will pay for.
Like the wind. Okay, what kind of key did I just get? Can I see that? Mission items. Hey. Yo. You just do stuff just cuz, right? I swear you do. So I just got a key. Can I see it? Key ring. Ah, the master key. That's what we just got. So we basically have a skeleton key now. We can just get into anywhere that we want. Why does it just permanently zoom in like that? I don't understand. Is that a mana potion? Money. Up for one, right? The third floor. That might have been the third floor already. Now this is the third floor. Dude, we might end up making so much money here. Crime story. So excuse me, the steam room. That one seems like it's gonna be an easy one if we can figure out the idea behind the pipe. No way.
Why are you wearing that mask?
She's actually here.
Corvo?
What?
Corvo, it's you! You're wearing a mask to sneak around, aren't you? They told me you were head chopped off in the prison, dead, like Mother. That seems like a long time ago. But you're not dead. Now we can leave. I have a plan. I almost got away twice. There's a special door to come and go for special people, and I'll show you. And if anyone tries to stop us, you can fight them. It's this way.
No. Okay, if... Yoink, eat all of her food, dumb child. Cool drawing, I guess. Oh, rainbow! I mean, I guess if she's just gonna do her thing, then by all means. I thought I was gonna have to, like, actually just go with her right now. And I'm like, no, I got other stuff I gotta be doing. Adult stuff, you know what I mean? Yo, easy in and out. Wait, could I open these from out there? Oh, I sure can. Oh my god, I can get way up here. Sleep time. Blood from the eyes. Okay, some extra health resources I see. I mean, we're here as an assassin to do an assassin's job. So that's what we're gonna do. I feel like I'm falling. Okay, we're good. Man, I can't quite make it over there. Gotta weasel our way back. I don't know. I mean, I could go back inside. I think it's the only route is back inside. I can't get up here. I don't know if I can sneak through the window. If I go down there, I can't get back up though. Alright, chat. You might have to avert your eyes. How do I... It's left alt. The door there. Sounds like they're sleeping. I want to carry him.
Talk to that nice girl again. The one I told you about.
You realize you're at the Golden Cat, right?
Yeah, but she's
How do
different.
I...
She really likes me.
How do I use my elixir? Auto use mana elixir. How do I use it though? T. Like a flashbang in CS. There we go.
She likes your money, not you.
You're just jealous.
Shut up.
Uh-oh. Can I hide here? Wait, is this a door? I don't see him.
Dice.
Hey, don't you owe me a drink? Bug someone else.
Why is there gotta be two of them?
Probably expensive.
If he turns his back, this guy, I'll snatch this guy. Come on. Did I miss my window? I might have missed my window.
Huh? Assassin, help!
Come on, come on. Oh, he brought a friend.
Take that. Take it.
We're good. Is that somebody coming?
Dice.
It was not. There's really, I don't think anybody else around here. Good morning, sunshine. I don't think I'm gonna need to.
Some kind of mask, he said. He didn't get a good look.
Did he say what he wanted?
I hear he didn't say a word, but he went through the place like the outsider himself.
Maybe the plague's driven him crazy.
He didn't fight plague, he had discipline.
Mark me. You get that mask off, and you'll see a weeper.
Know what I think? He's one of Dowd's. That's how he fought, like a shadow.
You've been reading too many scary novels.
You think I'm scared?
You're shaking like a little girl.
Go jump off Caldwell's bridge.
Oh my god. He just told him to jump off of a bridge. Where'd the other guy go? What? Oh, there he is, right there. What is he doing? I mean, if he does that again, actually... Oh, right there. Okay, good.
Dice.
Come out, and I'll go.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I blew it. I blew it. Yo, chill! I've got no way out. Uh-oh. Oh my god. That dude rocked me. No, it's R, idiots. Oh my god. I gotta get out of here, man. Wow, I botched that. That's been the worst display of sneakiness I've done so far. That was bound to happen. It's my first time. I've never played this game before.
Dice.
I usually do really well with stuff like this, so a little on the struggle bus right now.
When I find you, it's gonna be bad.
Dice.
Okay, he got away.
Okay, he got away, he says.
You look like you're up to no good.
No, stupid goddamn.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he sounds like that Outlast guy.
Dice.
Another toad somewhere he doesn't belong.
I'll write to her again. She has to see reason.
Dice.
Ah, damn it. I'll flush you out. Die.
That was some bull.
Take out his legs.
Bro, stop shooting.
Take this.
All right. Officers suck. Well, that didn't go according to plan. Oh well, what can you do? Can I get in here?
Who are you? Let's just see what happens.
That works. Is there anything? Oh, I could. No, I don't need that. Do you have anything?
Can't someone help me?
Quiet. Like, I know what she's in there for, and I ask, like, oh, could she tell me anything? Or does she have anything on it? Like, of course she didn't have anything on her. I could have taken the jump over. Man. I could have been so much cleaner about that. You guys saw nothing. I probably should have closed the door.
We know you're here. Help me look for him. Keep running. Oh, I'll find you.
I know you're here somewhere. That damn fool Corvo hadn't killed the Empress.
I know you're here.
I gotta figure out how to get out of here.
Check under everything. I shot him. Call out to each other if you spot him. Oh, I'll find you. I know you're somewhere around
Up
here.
and over.
Why is no one making
Now
rounds over here?
we know the steam pipe. Oh my god.
Morgan will be in there all night.
More coin for us. Though we'd make even more if they didn't blow it on prostitutes.
My cousin's a foreman at the...
The pressure valve has stopped working properly. This is the second time. You said repair it promptly or you're out because I won't risk another accident. Our clients among the most important men in... Yeah, we already knew
The
this.
slaves have dug half a mile down, so deep they're dying by the dozen from collapse.
But when we got in here, we stole
What are they going to do?
But not in the month.
the master key.
How on earth do you
Wait,
know that?
is it gonna kill her
Did
too?
you think I was born a courtesan, Lord Pendleton? I was a clerk to Lord Estermont before.
Whatever happened to old Estermont?
Is it just those
The
two?
rats did. An old sewer line led under his office in Parliament, and one day it flooded, and they all came rushing out.
I need her to leave.
They say the other lords barricaded him in to save themselves. It was for dreams lasted hours. He begged and called them by name.
Man, I was doing so well. Why did I kill the Empress? I'm sorry. You woman. I mean, you're gonna die too if you don't. I just couldn't help myself, you know? Like, I tried to play hide and seek with the kid, and the kid didn't want to play hide and seek properly, so I walked up and I killed the Empress. Okay, she's not leaving.
Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night? Chances are very good.
What is that noise?
Oh no. No.
Out of there. Easy peasy, baby.
I know you're here.
He's cunning. We'll meet again.
Won't stay hidden for long. I know you're here.
Look sharp. We got
If
a
he comes
prowler.
back, I'll earn another promotion.
We're out of there. Excuse me, sir. Let's go to the silver room.
Help! Assassin, help! I know you're here somewhere. Clear the line!
Finally. I've been like this for 20 minutes. Your footsteps sound like
No! No!
just like last time, understand? Slowly, and only trigger the shock at my command. Get it?
God dang it, Bobby. Okay. That's our first death. So I'll take it.
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight?
Indeed, I believe so.
Okay, he's not gonna move then. Did the women scream? Is that how they knew I was there? Put that back down. Yoink. Another long one I'm not reading. It sounded like the women screamed, that's why I was like, bruh. I'm not here for you, you know what I mean? Not everything's about you. Unnecessary, but where do we meet her at? That's awkward. What? Where did this guy go?
Dies.
Just call them pick-me girls. Alright, we made it. Sloppy, but we made it. Supply of elixirs. Tell your ladies to drink up, but the boss says we gotta have coin and payment, no more trades. Why are they drinking health elixirs?
The door is locked. Unlock it so we can get away from this place. This place.
I have the master key. Wait, am I gonna have to bring her all the way back? Oh no. No? Alright, sweet.
Come on. Come to dinner now. That's right, my sweet little birds. Come to Granny. Granny
Wait.
won't hurt you. Have you seen him? The handsome one with the beautiful dark eyes.
This is
I just want to
Granny
tell him I'm
Rags?
doing my part. Yes, Granny Rags is doing her part. Tell him, won't you? If you see him.
Who are you talking to? I am not eating that. Whatever's on that. No way. No way, dude. We had heard about Granny Rags before. I did not expect this to be her, though, I'll be honest.
My. First you're here, then you're there. Now you're dragging a sweet girl across.
Okay, I'm done with you. Weirdo. No, I do not have that perk. Don't mind me. Keep on, you know, violently vomiting.
Until a new High Overseer is chosen, the High Overseer's spirit fade and merge with the cosmos.
We're going this way. Oh! We're good. We're good. We're good. Bro. That was ridiculous. So Granny is in there. I don't know that we'll ever need to go back to see her. But now we know where she's at. God. Dylan, you make me nervous, dude. Apparently. That guy's still knocked out.
What a mess, huh? Whole town's gone to trash.
Yep.
Attention Dunwall citizens. A mandatory whale oil
I'm so trash at this game.
Oh, I'll hear you bleed.
See ya, boys. We're running! Alright, listen, we gotta go, man. I'll explain later. We gotta go.
Ready to go back, Corvo? You made short work of things. Get in.
Yeah, it was actually terrible. That was so terrible, man. Civilians killed. It was probably the one in the steam room. Dead or unconscious bodies? Oh yeah, it was in that that one room. Yeah. Yeah. Change my. Am I on the wrong scene? I'm on the right scene.
So you did the business, did you, Corvo? I'm not one to speak against my betters, mind you, but if anybody ever deserved their fate, it was those Pendletons.
What business are you talking about?
Oh, grown-up business, girl. I mean, your ladyship. Forgive me.
It's okay. I heard a lot of grown up business at the Golden Cat.
Oh, I should concentrate on piloting this boat.
Young Lady Emily, I'm Callista. I'll be caring for you and schooling you while you're with us.
Pleased to meet you.
As am I. Would you like to see your room in the tower?
Can I see it?
Yes, you may. You'll get to see it all. The entirety of the Hound Pits.
Good. I think I'll like it here. I'll go with Callista, Corvo. I'll see you later.
You do not fail to impress. Armed with a blade, you've changed the course of the city forever. And with the Pendleton twins gone, our own Lord Pendleton will assume their votes in Parliament. In one night, you've done more than most men do in a lifetime. I need to speak to you soon. But for now, Lord Pendleton requests your attention.
Yeah, did you hear that? We're awesome. Okay, free money there. I didn't think I'd be able to walk around the back, but... Oh, dude, I got a new blueprint.
Ask me for any gear you need.
Well... Never mind. Okay, well, we have an incendiary bolt now. Was that what it was? Enables auto reload. Oh, the more you know. I don't care. Don't care. My lord, I have
Corvo,
news.
The Loyalist conspiracy thanks you for your work. I don't know if I can. My own brothers.
We never believed that you killed the Empress. It made much more sense that the Royal Spy Master, now the Lord Regent, was behind it, aided by some of his key allies. We spent a lot of money and exposed ourselves to great risk in getting you out of prison. But we did it because we believe that you're the one that can make the difference.
Oh, and Havelock's looking for you.
Okay. I don't know what I expected out of that conversation, but and that wasn't much. You missed the spot.
All right, my friend. Martin's devised our next move. There's a footnote in Campbell's journal that tells us the Lord Regent's mistress sat for a portrait with Sokolov, the painter and royal physician. He'll be able to give us her name. Sokolov lives on Caldwin's Bridge about half the time, out over the river. The catch is that I'm afraid you've got to head out right away, while Sokolov is at his apartment on the bridge. Samuel can get you close to the bridge, but you'll have to find Sokolov. Bring him back here intact, and it'll enable us to make our next move. I can't believe what you've done so far. Escaping from Coldridge, taking down the High Overseer, recovering Emily. You make this old military man proud. That's it then.
And we have our next task, which I think we'll save for next time. In the meantime, we will go up to our room. Oh, we can go out here now? Oh, what the heck? We gotta check out the tower. Bro, where's our mattress? They got rid of our mattress. What is this? This is how you treat a man who has done things that other men couldn't hope to accomplish in a lifetime?
I don't want to look around right now.
Of course.
She gets two?
We can give you the tour later, when you've rested.
I was wondering, do you think my mother is really dead?
Oh,
I
yeah.
saw her get
Oh,
stabbed,
yeah.
but
She's dead.
maybe she was still alive and got better. Is that possible?
No, she's
I'm
dead.
sorry, Emily. But no. She did not survive.
Oh. Did you go to her funeral? Was it fancy and beautiful?
A train of carriages rode through the city. It was very beautiful. Flowers everywhere. And thousands of people wept because they will miss her.
I wish I could have seen it.
I'm sorry,
book.
dear.
Web browser kick any better? I mean, any live streaming platform's better on the desktop version. All of them. Alright, well, we don't have a mattress, so that's cool. Save game. Create new save file. That's our first one.